James Salad and the Champagne on Saturday. Why was he scratched last week? Was it just the rain?
Look, the heavy track, but also the heavy weight would not have been ideal if we had intended to back up into this race. And being a Group 1, it obviously takes plenty more importance for the horse.
What's he done through the week?
We had a couple of gallops just to top him up for the race. To make sure that he's fit enough. He's got to do almost the impossible, running in the Champagne without having had a run since the slipper. So with any luck, what we've done with him has been enough.
How do you think he'll handle the step up to 1600?
Oh, look, it remains to be seen. There's no doubt, but Bart's very confident that he'll get a mile, so there's no reason why we shouldn't have him there.
What sort of horse is he? Do you think he can come back in the spring and be a good 3-year-old, or is he just a good 2-year-old?
I don't think you'll ever find anyone just admit that they're nice 2-year-olds only being 2-year-olds. We hope that he can come back. He might be a nice horse for a Golden Rose. Perhaps even if he can prove himself at a mile, then why can't he be a Caulfield Guineas horse? But he's definitely stamped himself to be a horse of good quality, and no doubt there'll be a nice race for him there sometime in the future.
Dash in the James car on Saturday. How did she come through the PJ Bell?
She came through it all right. She was very disappointing on the night. I think we just got to ride her a little bit more patiently. We experimented somewhat in a race where there didn't look to be a lot of speed on paper, and the horses weren't really making up ground on the night. But eventually, the horse that won the race did actually come from back. So I think we'll just ride her a little more quietly, and she should hit the line much better.
Is there improvement in her for Saturday?
Oh, look, I think she's looking for the 7, and that's going to be in her favour. She comes into the race physically in great condition, and I think there would be a little bit of improvement in her, given that the profile of the race is different to what she faced last time.
You don't have a runner in the Queen Elizabeth or the Cup or the All Age, but if you could, who would you have?
I'd probably want to have either Murrayan or Hawke Island in the Sydney Cup. I think they're the two. But if I had a runner in the Queen Elizabeth, I reckon the people that own that mighty little horse Zavit would be the happiest of that contingent. They're friends of mine, Keith and Nola Faulkner from Geelong in Melbourne, and I reckon they'll be cheering him home. Hopefully they come to the races on Saturday.